limited? How limited is limited?
Well, it depends. Like there's like 20 of one,
Okay.
30. It really depends on the style of the accent chairs.
20 or 30.
Yeah.
Francis, this is your first time to design something outside fashion.
Uh,
How does it feel?
exciting actually kasi syempre, you know what, designing clothes, a part of it is like I enjoy designing furniture. My family background is Libiran furniture, so I think it's in our blood.
Yeah. Yeah. So how come it's taken this long before you brought that talent of yours out?
Fashion was always my first priority, but you know what, as a fashion designer, being creative, at one point you want to create something different, and I think furniture is an outlet for me to design something different.
But who approached who? Was it SM who finally gave you the offer and
Actually, I'm friends with our home.
yes.
At one dinner, we just played with the idea that, you know what, I love to do furnitures. And hindi ko naman alam na seryoso sila. And then they got back to me and said that, Francis, you're approved. Approved for what? Said to design furniture.
Why not?
And I was so excited about it.
Francis, what's the overall aesthetic of this collection?
Overall aesthetic, I wanted something more classy, long-term. Of course, comfort and qualities, one thing to consider. So our home gave me all suppliers that are really best of the best in their fields, like Uratex, linens, and carpets. I'm constantly talking to them about all these things.
Are the materials proudly Filipino?
Some of it,
Some.
yes.
Majority.
Majority of
Yeah,
it,
that's
especially for the scents.
Yes.
We try to incorporate Filipino aesthetics in what we're doing.
But,
Yeah, go
but how
ahead.
long did it take you to finish the entire collection for our home?
Almost a year.
Wow, it's a long
But
process.
still, it's amazing. I mean, it's how many pieces altogether?
8 for the accent chairs, and there's more to come. We're doing sofas, beddings, linens, rugs, carpets, accent tables, and my requirement is just to be, when I'm talking to my business partner RC Baltasar, I would always tell him, just book me a weekend by the
Wherever,
beach.
Yeah. And you'll
I can
get-
produce.
So the sea and the sand
I just want,
is stimulating for you, the quiet.
you know what, for me, when I'm doing something, whether fashion or furniture, I just want that peace and quiet. I'm in a clean slate, wherein I'm concentrated with what I'm doing. That's how I work.
So what would you say, like, if you want to spot a Francis Libiran, because we know how to spot a Francis Libiran gown.
Yeah.
But when it comes to furniture, to chairs, what makes you stop and say, hey, that's definitely a
It's
Francis?
definitely the choice of fabric, the texture, and the comfort of when you're sitting down on the accent chair of Francis Libiran. I want the comfort, yet the texture when they're touching it. I'm very particular about that.
So now if we love our Francis Libiran gowns, now we can really live in a Francis Libiran.
It's in the comforts of your home.
Yes, yes.
And of course, our partnership with our home doesn't stop here. Right?
No, this is just the start.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot
So we
actually.
can expect more.
I have a lot of assignments. If you think about it. More to come and more collaboration with our home, because it doesn't stop with an accent chair. It comes with beddings, dining tables, anything about home. Home for me is very sacred. It represents the person who's living there, and I want their personality coming out.
Should your fashion fans, though, be worried that you won't have as much time for couture,
fashion.
for fashion?
I always allot time.
Yun.
You know, I value time, wherein I try to really segregate my time for each work that I do.
That's great to hear. And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's you know, it's something that is exciting for